So pretty good night on Wall Street. The most of the major indices are up by 0.5% or so, driven by earnings in the US. I'm joined by Adam Carr from Business Spectator. Adam, what was driving the markets higher?
Well, yes, solid earnings on both sides of the Atlantic. I mean, it wasn't all good. Twitter reported after the close, and they reported something like $130-something million loss in their stock.
That's fine. That's Twitter. They can lose as much money as they want, can't they?
Well, they can. That's right. I mean, who cares what they earn? They don't need revenue. But yeah, look, in Europe we saw Deutsche Bank report positive earnings. In the US there was a whole stream, Cummins, Merck, etc. So yeah, a good night for earnings. And interestingly, what we saw was a bit of I'll call it a modest rebound in the sort of tech biotech space, where Facebook and Google, etc. Google A and C shares are up over 2%, about 2.5%, I think, in a sort of mini rebound from the tech slump that we've seen recently.
We did see, though, some economic data out of the States, particularly the very important Case-Shiller house price index.
Very important indeed, Jackson, because obviously everyone wants their house prices to go up. And that survey showed that prices did indeed. They're up about 0.8%, and are still surging something like 12 to 13% annually. So it's a great result or a poor result depending on your point of view if you're looking for the next housing collapse.
Now, what do you think is going to happen on the markets today?
Well, it should be all right. Obviously with a good night, a good session for Europe and the US, Australia tends to follow suit. I think the SPY was suggesting we might be up around about 0.4%.
Okay. Adam Carr, thanks very much.
Pleasure. Thank you, Jackson.